And I've been in a lot of fights before I even made elementary school. I'm literally detoxing from those characteristics of a narcissist. Child, we need to talk. Make sure you like and subscribe.
Wow.
Hi, my lovelies. It's your girl, Shy. You already know. Thank you so much for chiming in with me today. I'm in San Diego, California. It is beautiful out here. Like, I bought my scarf, my gloves, my hat, and my coat, and I ain't even need all of that. I did need my coat, though, but I ain't even need all that extra stuff. I want to talk about dealing with a narcissist, man. Sometimes these narcissists are us. Sometimes these narcissists are in our family, and sometimes these narcissists are the fathers of our children. So I want to talk about some things that we will experience while dealing with a narcissist. I'm like a self-aware narcissist, and I'm trying to work on those toxic traits that I have, the behaviors that I was encountering, and I don't want to continue with them now that I have some type of knowledge of me acting on them. You know, going through domestic violence and systematic victimization and all types of abuse, it teaches you a lot, not only about what you're going through, but about yourself. So through all of that, I discovered that I was a narcissist. Like, the behaviors that I was portraying are behaviors of a narcissist, and I had to realize that, you know, even though I thought I was doing everything, and I'm sorry y'all, I'm literally at a baseball field, and they say, even though I said, even though I'm dealing with all of these issues, I don't have to continue to be the same person, because there's a reason why I'm going through the things that I'm going through. Sorry, wanted to make sure I ain't had no crunchy boogies. But it's a reason why things led up to my son being taken away. And let me explain. I think it's because of my sense of entitlement that I have, and I'm being transparent. I do have a sense of entitlement when it comes to my son coming out of my body, and anything that I know belongs to me directly from the Lord. So that's where my sense of entitlement comes from. Like, even sometimes I tell my sister, you know, well, you're my sister, so, you know, these things should be automatically done. You know, for example, I needed my hair done. You know, I had to pay my sister to do my hair, and I voluntarily paid her because I really needed my hair done, and I don't think she would have done it if I didn't pay her money. So to me, I felt a little entitled, but when I offered to pay, that's when the entitlement kind of left, because I knew, like, there was a chance of her saying no. So that was just a little small example, but I had to deal with rejection, because I feel like growing up, we are not taught what violence really is. Like, we think violence is just involving guns. Mind you, I'm from Philly, so we think violence is just gun violence there. Like, even fighting and defending yourself, we don't think that's violent. We just think it's, you know, innocent fighting. But when you grow up, things get out of hand. People start abusing their power that they have. So people don't fight fair nowadays. When you grow up, you just don't fight fair. You just want to win. So you do whatever that's in your power to harm the other person. Where you going, baby? Hello? You do whatever that's in your power to harm the other person, whether it's physical or emotional. And there's a lot of emotional abuse going on in our families, our culture. And we don't know. Like, we don't know that that's abuse, and we grow up in it, and we get so immune to it and accustomed to it, and we become what we are. We become that product of our environment, you know. So that's what happened with me. Like, I was not aware that I had traits of a narcissist. Even in my last relationship, this guy called me a Jezebel, and I was like, how am I a Jezebel? Like, it's not like I want different guys. It's not like I'm doing anything for like evil power or anything like that. So I had to do some self-examination. Be careful, baby. Ooh. I had to do self-examination on my own. And I realized what he was talking about as far as the Jezebel spirit. He always used to call me a man. Like he say, yo, you really a nigga for real. You know, and I'm masculine. Like I can't help that I'm like super masculine as a female. I'm from Philly. We gotta put on this tough exterior growing up, and I've been in a lot of fights before I even made elementary school. So imagine a girl growing up in that type of environment. Like you need to be hard to survive out here. So, you know, that's kind of what happened with me. And in my adult life, I'm kind of detoxing from all of that gunk that I was fed, and that was kind of like transferred onto me from what I seen my parents go through, my siblings, my aunts, uncles, you know. And even like, oh, I thought it was a bug on me, Jesus Christ. Even like you know, stories I've heard about family members and all of that stuff. So I'm just trying to detox so that I don't pass any of that toxicity down to my children, especially my son that I have now. And I just don't want any of that to touch him. I want to deal with my own dirt. I want to deal with my own sins so it doesn't fall on him to deal with when I'm not here anymore. So I don't want to be that type of parent where I say, oh, I don't care about this because I'm not going to be here anymore. Like, I think that's very selfish, and that's the type of parent his father is. Be careful, my love. You need me to come over there and help you? You need help? Okay. No. He's so independent. But that's kind of what I had to deal with as becoming a self-aware narcissist. And I don't like to put no titles on me because, you know, I fear the Lord, honey, and I carry the Holy Spirit. So anything is bound to pop off and, you know, become purified up in this body, up in this vessel. So I'm really happy that I know about it, you know, and I can identify it in myself and in other people, you know, and I'm just really like focused on making sure my son is as free as he can be, you know, and he's not limited to anything. Because when you start growing up and you're kind of like rejected, and you kind of grow up as a reject, like me, I mean, it's a form of protection, like when you think about it, because if I wasn't protected by being, let's say, quote unquote ugly, I was being called ugly, fat, black, bald-headed, and it caused for people not to want to be around me, like the little fast girls and stuff. And it was kind of a blessing that didn't happen, because boys didn't really want me. They only liked me because my butt was big, but besides that, it was like I never really had people chasing after me in that way. And I know, like, if I probably would have been promiscuous. I probably would have had a child at a younger age, a teenager probably, and maybe dropped out of high school. My life could have been totally different. I wouldn't be where I am today, you know, and I darn sure would not make the same decisions that I make today. I make executive decisions on a daily basis. Like, I'm not even lying about that. Talking about what it's like dealing with a narcissist and being self-aware of it. Dealing with one is kind of nerve-wracking and tormenting, only because they use your weakness. You know, my only weakness was my child. Like, everything else I didn't care about because I can get it myself. But the fact that I have my son, and it feels like he has so much power and control over the situations that are happening, and that did happen, which was very abusive to me. It was tormenting. Like, I felt like I was just being unheard. I felt like nothing I was doing was being seen. I just pray all the time. Like, there's no other way I can explain it, but tormenting is something that I find perfect for the description of dealing with a narcissist, because they literally know what you love and they kind of play and use that as like a tool to get back at you, which the Lord always seeks his vengeance. So I'm not really caring about all of that. It's just, and I had to, change my perspective on that. That's why I can say I'm not really caring about it, right? But I did care. I cried a lot of tears. I thought a lot of thoughts, but I never did anything to get out of honor with the Lord. I never will do anything to get out of honor with the Lord, because it's like the Holy Spirit always brings me back. I'm always focused, and I'm just like, let's look at the bigger picture here. It's like, let's understand this a little bit better. So I always go to the Lord for his wisdom, and it's like he always helps me with developing a new perspective, because he lets me know the truth. Like, nobody can do nothing to you. It'll be all around you. You'll see some stuff happening with your eyes, but nothing will come near you. Nothing is going to hurt you, and it's not as bad as I think, because I be in my head like a lot, because I don't really have people I can depend on and vent to like how I need to. But I do have a therapist. I don't have a therapist for advice. I have a therapist so that I can vent, because that's literally all I do. I just talk until the 30 minutes is up, and then boom. And I like it because it's growing me, and I have something to write and teach now. Stop, baby. Stop. You want to pop on butt? Thank you. Sometimes I gotta threaten him a little bit. Just a little bit. It don't work sometimes, because I be playing. But because my cheeks, like these fat cheeks, they be telling a lot. Like, I cannot hide how I'm feeling sometimes. But anyway, let's get back to this narcissist thing. Like, dealing with him or them, because it could be a her as well. But I just think, like, we've been hurt, we've been bamboozled and played, so I can understand why people turn to narcissism. They don't know that they're narcissists. Most of them don't know. But looking at my shoes, now that I'm self-aware that I do have those qualities of a narcissist, I'm not going to label myself as one, because I'm so sorry, y'all. My storage got full, but I was saying I wouldn't consider myself a narcissist now. I just noticed that my attitude was of one, like a narcissist, and I was like, you know what? I can't control people. I don't want to control people. So I made a decision to detox from those negative behaviors and traits, and lo and behold, my husband actually helped with that process, and he's helping with it. So that's pretty much it for this video, my lovelies. I hope to see you all soon. Can I help you? Next time. So tune in to Chime In with Shy. Make sure you like and subscribe, and send your girl a message.